Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Today is another unbagging, they're bags, unbagging mystery yarn from Aberdeen Wool Company. I'm excited. I am so excited. So I've done this on the delayed gratification scale. And the first day I opened my box, I showed the things that I deliberately ordered because there were some things that I deliberately ordered. And the second day I got in and I opened two of the boxes, or two of the bags. They're not boxes. One is listed as crochet and the other's listed as knit. And what they mean by that is there's crochet patterns included or knitting patterns included, right? And the yarn is the yarn. So I've got, curiosity is which one is better? Now that would depend on you as the individual to decide. But, a crochet one or a knit bag, and again, it really depends on what we all like. We have different preferences. And one of the things I noticed when I opened up those two bags last time was one of the bags, it was the crochet bag. It kind of matched the shirt that I was wearing. Now, obviously I had no idea what's in the bag because I haven't opened them. They're sealed. I'm ready. This one has a C on it for crochet. It has a K on it for knit, right? So crochet patterns in this, knit patterns in this one. Got it. So I'm excited. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a very unscientific experiment and see if something in these bags matches this wild and crazy top that I have. It's actually a dress, but this wild and crazy outfit that I am wearing. Since the last one, like I said, it was, I had a lot of color and everything, unusual colors, and the yarns looked like they actually matched. So there you go. So here is my planning, not planning. So let's see. I might get some orange. I love my oranges, right? Or maybe some bright green. I did get, on that other one, I did get, let's see. I've got it in the bag box over here. This was in the knit bag. I believe it was the knit bag. Look at that. See, now that works. Sock yarn. Love sock yarn. So that works. But do we have anything in here that works? I don't know. It's just kind of exciting. It was one of those weird things that I noticed. So why not? Let's go. Last time I opened the knit one first and then the crochet. Doesn't really matter, but let's go ahead and open the crochet first this time and then the knit. Yeah. So let's have at it. Ooh, I love this. I love doing this, and I really have fun with the comparing the two, the knit versus the crochet. And okay, let's just face it. I love yarn. I love yarn, and any excuse I can put in my head that says, yes, go for it, I'm gonna. Okay, so crochet one pattern. I have a Premier pattern right there for a beautiful little cowl, asymmetrical shell cowl. And I have the Premier for the cordial cowl right there. And I have socks. I have Satisfaction socks. Let's see. Okay, so that's a nice pattern right there too. So I did get my last one. I got, kind of tells me I'm gonna have some sock yarn. I love the sock yarn. I did have in my last bag of stuff, I had a crocheted sock pattern that I thought was really nice. And the pattern was with like a Fair Isle type of a yarn, so it really showed up well. Okay, look at this. Let's pull some yarn out. Comfort DK, Barocco Comfort DK. Sounds like they're clearing out a lot of the Barocco yarn. I've used Comfort DK. I like the Comfort DK. I have used it quite a bit, so really happy with that. Nice, what's the word I'm looking for? Neutral. There you go, neutral. Nice neutral color. Like, what's that color again? Yeah, nice neutral color. Okay, got another one. There is a ball band. All right, that's really good. And I like this yarn. It works up well. It washes well. With the Barocco Comfort worsted weight, I made myself a fully cabled sweater, 100%. The sleeves cabled, the front's cabled, the back's cabled, and everything works up really, really nicely. So I got two of those in that color. Ooh, what is this? All right, Barocco Vintage. So this is a worsted weight. This is the number 4 worsted weight. So that is real. I love that color. That is pretty. I made with the Vintage a sweater for one of my uncles decades ago, knit. I think it's like one of my first hand knit sweaters. And I made that, and it was with vintage, and this is gorgeous. So I've got that beautiful blue, loving that. All right, there's 2 of them. There's more in the bag. There's 2 of these. Oh, I didn't tell you what it's made out of. It's a 52% acrylic, 40% wool, 8% nylon. It is a worsted weight number 4 yarn, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams for 218 yards. It is made in Peru. Machine wash, inside out in cold water, gentle cycle, lay flat to dry. It's wool, it will shrink. You agitate it, it'll felt. This will felt. So if you have felt project, you know, things that you're trying to felt, this will felt. Yeah, it's a choice. And then there are two more things in here. Wow. That's fantastic. So I've got 3 of the Comfort DK. Love that. That right there. Oh, I forgot to tell you what's in it. This is a number 3 lightweight DK yarn, 178 yards, 50 grams. And the composition of this, oh, where's the wording? Where are the words? 50% superfine nylon and 50% superfine acrylic. And it is soft. It is so soft, so pretty. So 3 of these, that's a lot of yardage right there. That is fantastic. And then look at this. This Barocco vintage sock. I am absolutely loving this. So I've got, this one was in my last bag. So far nothing, you know, as far as that I was commenting on, nothing matches really what I have. But let's say I still have another bag. Doesn't matter. I was trying, right? Why not? I'm putting forth the energy of that brights, the oranges, and what have you. You know, like that fun stuff. But look at that. And then I had another one. Okay, here I've got the gray, and then I've got the darker color. And this is all the same yarn. What I was commenting on is I am rapidly approaching enough that if I wanted to do another fingering weight sweater, I could with this and with these pops of color. Oh my gosh. So these were in the last 2 bags, but this was in this today's bag. Or today's bag, last bags. Yeah, I know my colors. But yeah, that is exciting. Holy cow. This is awesome. I mean, look at this. That is an amazing bag. I am thrilled, and I am just having such a blast with the Barocco vintage sock yarn. I really, really am. I'm loving the DK or the worsted weight. That's fantastic. So far, in all of the orders, because I've ordered from Aberdeen's, I've gotten 6 mystery bags the first go around and 4 this go around. This is the last of the 4, and I have gotten the DK weight, the worsted weight, and the chunky weight in Barocco vintage, which is really nice. It's a really, really good yarn. Absolutely spectacular, nice to work with. And then this, I am just thrilled. I like this brand of yarn, and I've used it quite a bit. So this is fantastic. So what do you think of this one? What do you think? This was the crochet bag. I mean, would you be happy with this, or be like, not so much, not my thing? And I've got a variety of sizes. So I've got sock weight, the fingering weight, I've got the 3 weight, and I've got the 4 weight. So it is really nice to have that split. Fantastic. All right. So there is my crochet bag. Okay, just one moment. Sorry about that. Had to cough. Didn't want to do that on camera. All right. So here's the knit bag. My face is all red. Not on camera. All right. So let's get into the knit bag. Oh, how exciting. Do you think I'm going to get another one of these? I'm kind of hoping I do. I really am. I'm enjoying this. I did work with some of my first skein, and I'm having a blast with this stuff. This is fantastic. Loving it. Did I say what was in it? Oh, this, I don't know if I did. So this is sock weight, fingering weight yarn. 52% acrylic, 40% wool, 8% nylon, made in Peru. It is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 437 yards, or 400 meters. So lots of yardage. Fantastic fingering sock weight yarn. Wonderful. Love those colors. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's see. Aren't they? Come on, the other one's opened easy. All right. So let's patterns. Okay, I got some sock. Ooh, I got an orange sock pattern. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm going to get orange, but I got an orange one. I could. It matches. It does. See there. I called it forth. It matches. Yes. All right. So I cracked me up. All right. So this is, I like that pattern. What is this? Rye. The pattern name is Rye. Rye socks. It is Tin Can Knits. And if you're not familiar with Tin Can Knits, she has some amazing patterns. If you've watched some of my videos or multiple of my videos and everything, I have done multiple sweaters. The flax sweater is one that she has designed. The harvest cardigan that I'm currently working on, that is one of her designs. She does an amazing job of sizes all the way from small child to multi-X sizes, so very size inclusive and extreme attention to detail, giving very professional looks and just wonderful. So this is the Rye sock pattern. I think I'm gonna have to make that one too. So that looks, and it's an orange. I mean, hello, loving the orange. So we'll see. And I got the sock head hat. And look at that. Isn't that cool? Love that. That is just such a fun hat to use and make with any of your special yarns. Just one hank of something along that line. Let's see. What does it say? Yep, just a ball of sock yarn, right? So I've got these types of things. So far I've gotten in this bag, the knitting bag, 2 patterns. We're calling for sock yarn. Ooh, am I going to get 2 balls of sock yarn? I don't know. And then this is a bigger thing. This is the boyfriend hat by Andrea Riddle. And this is using larger yarn. You can see that. That is more of a worsted or something. Along the gauge is 12 stitches to 4 inches when slightly stretched. So this is 1 skein of Malabrigo Noventa, or 90 yards of chunky yarn. So looks like, don't know for a fact, I'm gonna get some sock yarn and some chunky yarn in this one. And this is my knit bag. Let's see. There you go, there you go, there you go. It's a hank, it's a hank, it's a hank. Oh, I like this. Is Ultra Alpaca Chunky. That is a beautiful brown. I really like that. Now, okay, this goes with the 70s colors. It does. I mean, I don't have any brown in it, but I definitely have the 70s theme. So I'm working it here. I'm working it, right? I look like a 70s kitchen, right? I mean, doesn't this look like the 70s appliances? I look like a 70s kitchen. Okay, so this is 100 grams, 131 yards. It's 50% superfine alpaca and 50% Peruvian wool. This is a number 5 chunky, bulky weight yarn, and it is stunning. That is really pretty. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, beautiful blue, vintage DK. This is a number 3 lightweight. And is this the same color? Is this the same? No, it's not. I don't think it is. I'll move that out of the way. So this, okay, this is the vintage, and that's a blue. This is a vintage DK, and it's got a little bit of a purple flecky heathery thing to it going on. That's cool. So this is 290 yards for the 100 grams. It's a number 3 weight. So I mean, you're getting a variety of yarn weights. So yeah, they look similar, but they're not. They're definitely different colors. The camera's not picking it up as much, but this has the, you can see that slub right there, but it has that all the way through it. One's DK, one's worsted. Awesome. Having fun. I got another one of the DK. Same color. These are pretty. All right. So they are going to be your hand wash. That's okay. It says machine wash inside out in cold water, gentle. Now, if you actually do take care of your stuff, then you could probably do that. Not sure. Oh, I got another skein of the Barocco vintage sock. Loving that. And I did get, did I get a gray one? Oh yeah, I did. So in one of, I don't know if it was the knit or the crochet bag, I don't remember. So I did get another one. So I do have 2 of this light gray. I definitely, if I wanted to mix all of the stuff, I have enough to do a sweater with the vintage, with all the mystery boxes that I've gotten. These are the, this is, so I've got the box here. This is these 4 right here. This is the 4 box or bags that I got, and that's all the same yarn, all the same quantity, however you want to say it. All of it is that acrylic wool nylon blend, and that is 1,700 yards right here. And I do have that darker color that is this one. See, it is the same as the cuffs. So I do have what I didn't use for the heel, toe, and cuff on these socks. So I've got quite a bit, and I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty, and I love these 2 together. Oh my gosh! So, you know, to add more stuff, right, to things that I should make, to add more stuff, color work, because color work has just been, I've been having such a blast doing the color work, doing stranded knitting. Have this as your main base, and then dealing with these two, and then that darker one. Oh my gosh, that I think that would be stunning. You pick a pattern and go. I mean, these two colors together anyway, right now, they are so, in my mind, they're in. I don't know if they are actually, but to me, I love them. And at this age and this stage in my life, if I like them and that's what I want to wear, guess what? That's what I'm wearing. It doesn't matter. That's just, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this is the way I am. So let's see. I got on this one, these. I got a chunky, and I got, oh, that was the other one. The fingering, and right here. So I believe this is what I got for the knitting. So I got the 4 skeins for the knitting. I got a lot more skeins in the crochet bag. So again, it really depends on what you like, what you're interested in. I think this is what I got in these, yeah. Did I drop any? I don't know. I have to look back at my video. But that's what I came up with. Here we go. Beautiful. And on this one, I 100% think that the crochet bag, depending what you want, is better. And well, yes and no. So let's compare even to even. Here we go. I got 2 DKs, and here, vintage, I got 2 of the worsted. So these are, just depends on the weight that you like. I think that's, well, they're equal, right? Those are, I would say those are equal. So there we go. And crochet bag, knitting bag, same yarn, different colors. Love this one. It's nice to have 2 of these. Love this one, right? So that one's kind of the wash, right, so to speak. And then I guess they all had like similar stuff. This was the knitting, and this is an alpaca blend, chunky weight yarn, right? And then this is the DK weight acrylic and nylon yarn, right? So there you go. It just depends on what you like, what you would prefer, if you'd use it, if you wouldn't, as to which one's better. I think in a lot of aspects they're quite similar price-wise. I mean, price-wise, holy cow, I got my money's worth. These bags were $19 a bag. Hello, that is amazing. These skeins are pretty pricey, so I definitely got my money's worth. I'm quite thrilled. All of this is extremely usable yarn. You know, sometimes you get a hold of something and you're like, yeah, it's nice, I'm never going to use it. Now, we know chunky weight is not my favorite. This is gorgeous. I mean, it's not that I haven't used chunky weight. I got this, and let me dig around. I've got my box over here. So I did get in the other one. I got to put it away, but I figured why put it away until I do all my videos, right? Okay, so on the other set of the knit and the crochet, I don't remember which one it was in, but I got this plum. Now this is the vintage chunky. This is the ultra alpaca chunky. So this one has alpaca, this one doesn't. But I do have chunky weight yarns. No, they don't go together at all. I was checking, I wasn't sure. But I like this. This right here, look at that. I could do that. I could. It'd work up fast. So everyone tells me, you know, big yarn works up fast. Yeah, I know. I figured that out. But that is really pretty. I do like that. It's nice. It's soft. And it's the closest thing. I mean, you know, it kind of rounds out the whole 70s appliance, kitchen appliance look that I get going on. Yeah, it does. So there we go. Let me know down below which one you would have, you know, if it was you getting a, let me put these all up, if you got something in the mail, or not in the mail, but yeah, well, I did get these in the mail. So here we go. That's what I got. Now, color-wise, I did like the crochet one better because it did have that pop of pink. And for me, I don't know. The Comfort DK is spectacular, and this is gorgeous, right? This is a luxury skein of yarn. So I'm not sure. I'm thrilled with all of it, and I'm tickled pink. Tickled pink. I am absolutely tickled with all the sock yarn that I have received. It will go to use. I've been doing a lot. This year is crazy with the socks I've made. I've made the contrasting heel, toes, and cuffs like this. And all of this yarn right here, I got on a previous mystery bag from Aberdeen wool. But I've done the contrast on stuff this year, and that's not how I've done my socks previously. In general, I'll just do them all one color. And this year I decided I evidently like to weave in ends. So I made all of them different. And I like it. It's nice. I've gotten 8 pair done. 7 of them have contrasting toe, heel, and cuff. So yeah, that's just been the law of the land so far this year. And I've got all of these if I don't want to make a sweater, because you know I've got a lot of sweaters planned in my head. This is fantastic for that toes, heels, cuffs, or there are a lot of different socks that are fun that have cables in them that maybe my highly variegated yarns that I like to use, it's not going to show it up as much. It just won't, you know. So I can do some of the cables and everything, and some of the different design stitches with these solid colors. The other thing too is I've got all of these pretty colors. There are colorwork socks. I've been really enjoying my colorwork lately. I don't know if I would want to do all over color work on the socks, because if you don't get your floats right, you'll have a beautiful sock you can't get your big fat foot in, right? I'm just saying. You know, I mean, it's like, hey, wait, we all have feet, right? But you'll make a beautiful piece and maybe not be able to put it on the intended person, and I would have concerns on that. For me personally, right? We all have confidence or lack thereof of our skills. That's a good way to put it. But to play with the color work, doing something up around the cuff, putting a nice motif around there, or some sort of a design, not necessarily the entire sock, but just a little bit of color work, and then finishing it off however you want to finish it off, that I think has massive potential to do something that's fun, nice, enjoyable, to work on that confidence, to do a full sock with the stranded knitting. Because like I said, you just don't, well, me personally, I don't want to do something stranded knitting like that and then to not have it fit. His stranded is interesting. It's its own little beast. I'm getting it though, right? Because we're all getting better. Every time we put a stitch on a project, whether we're crocheting or we're knitting, we're getting better. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, your confidence can improve, your skills can improve, and a lot of times this is what needs to improve the most, because we have it. We know how to do it, but we don't have faith in ourselves, right? So this year has been such a branching out, making so many things that I've not done before, experiencing new techniques that I've not really taken on in the past. So it doesn't really matter how long you've been knitting or crocheting. You can still learn. You can perfect, you can make it better. I definitely know I am. Is my stuff perfect? No, no, not at all. But I'm still having fun, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm learning along the way, and I hope you are too. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be, and I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.